Yeah, let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure.
We've lost Luke already.
Well,
methinks he might have pressed no.
No. Oh, no.
Welcome to D&D, everyone.
He just blow himself from our meeting as well.
What?
Do I have to close the meeting? I know he is. I bet press no. Give him all a disapproving look, everybody. Shake head, everybody.
I might have accidentally pressed the wrong button, okay? I might have pressed the wrong button.
Oh, he's got the glasses as well.
It popped up saying, "Do you happy with it recording?" Da da da, and it says the got it and the other button. I accidentally pressed the other button.
You accidentally pressed leave meeting.
It just kicks you out immediately. It's just like
because the button says leave meeting.
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never even read the other button. I've just always gone got it, but unfortunately, I just clicked too soon on the wrong button.
I know you have a habit of interrupting my intro, Luke, but that was extreme.
I mean,
redo.
Hello, everybody.
Do over.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure. Welcome to this airborne ship escaping a swirling vortex time that we like to call Out of the Cold. It's a D&D 5e campaign that I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. They have, the heroes of this adventure, have survived the lich, or the supposed lich, and unveiled its secrets, it being actually the Prince of Mordenthau, the capital of Frohast. Our barbarian Rook has torn the mask from his face and now clutches that rictus grip in his grasp as he lays upon a deck of a wooden ship. Would you believe? In the sky? This is ludicrous. We have landed upon this deck with two white dragon wormlings. We have Nyala, Bishop, and Arden rescued in a variety of heroic ways at the end, and moving away at prompt speed from the swirling vortex which you've created by killing a lich and not kind of dealing with what was inside the lich's building. The whole thing has collapsed in on itself. One portal has been closed, so maybe the eruptions won't be so bad by our tabaxi wizard Nyala. They have locked the earth portal to some degree, but there is still fire and fire and darkness basically swirling around in this space. And as you look back over the aft of the ship, you can see the entire top of that mountaintop, that plain where there was the pits that contained the flesh golem type creatures, is just a whirling mass, like a kind of, like a sandstorm, but of like snow and fire and darkness. And then you'll see like the shape of like something winged, like scream out and get kind of pulled back in to this whirling vortex. There is debris being torn up and thrown everywhere, and you've kind of landed on the deck. There was a brief conversation as Bishop went to the side, and Arden and Bishop and you look back. Nyala, you hold Rook by the hand, and I think Ijara will probably just be like sat on a set of the stairs. The deck you sit on is two-tiered, the main deck of Le Bapon, as you are soon to discover. It is a sort of main deck with a raised rear and a raised sort of front. Little steps run up to each end of it. Now, the visibility is low right now, so you can kind of see glimpses of this through the kind of whirling maelstrom as you pull away. I suppose what would probably happen is, don't be laying around there like that. Get up and do something. Can you see we're trying to keep the sail down? Don't be lollygagging on my deck, Niala, you Reaver. Don't let you, who's these layabouts? Get them up, get them up.
Oh, I
Good
can
to
already
see
feel
you
the headache.
too.
Well, shit.
Everyone. The captain. Captain.
Excuse me, we
Everyone.
ain't got introductions. You, hold down that rope. You over there, hold down that rope. You, crow's nest. She points at Bishop for crow's nest.
Bet I'm at the crow's nest.
I grab the rope that I'm told to grab just immediately, without argument. Run over and grab whatever rope.
Yeah, there is someone
Still-
trying to hold down a rope. There is a grey-skinned Goliath holding onto the rope for dear life, and is trying to kind of retie it. But every time he ties it, the winds kind of whip it away from the mooring that he's trying to tie it down on. And you approach him, Arden, and kind of assist him with this process. And with him holding, you manage to get like a knot tied round and try and tie down this one piece. She points at Rook on the deck. On the furry one, get to the ballista quickly.
He can't.
Stay and lay down.
All right, the pretty one in the armor, get up there on the front then. Pretty one, hey, I like you already. I'm going to get the old ballista. What is ballista?
Oh my God, don't flirt with my mom.
I'm not the blood. Your mom? Hi, mom. And then Azara runs up to the front, like, it's the big gun. Yeah, it's a big gun. And Bishop, can you please make me a dexterity, like an acrobatics or athletics check to climb this rigging? I'll let you choose how you do it.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yes, you can choose whichever you are
Alright.
more happy
It was
about.
terrible. It was an 8 in total.
Oh, okay. You are struggling to get up this rigging, and it's taking you a long time. And then you see out of the kind of swirling mist a gloved hand reach down to you, Bishop. Here.
Right, I take it. Wait, from up above
Yeah,
me?
from above
Yeah.
you, from that you're like climbing up, and then here, let me help.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wrist to wrist. You're kind
Yep.
of pulled up to the crow's nest, and he's like, "You look aft. I shall look fore." So he's saying, "You look back, and I'll look to the front."
Yep. I'm gonna do
This
that.
individual is somehow they have like a leather hood and cloak. The cloak is kind of billowing in the wind. They are gloved up everywhere. You cannot see an ounce of flesh. They have a mask on, like a piece of material over their face tucked inside the hood. A pair of very keen-looking eyes poke out from beneath, from between the top of the hood and the rest of it. The leather cloak is fastened at the neck with a small brooch, and they seem to have a leather padded armor on beneath, and leather slacks, high knee boots that kind of are a red maroony kind of color, maybe a brown. You're not quite sure. You can make out in this weather. And they go, "Keep your eyes peeled. Things have been coming out of that."
Yeah. I'll just listen to him. He knows more about what's going on during this wild sky as we just got on.
Oh no,
Yeah,
what have we
where-
done?
you are gestured to a rope. Niala,
Cool. Oh,
Sorry.
you are
you there.
gestured towards to grab a rope as well.
Now I can see exactly right now, but she does remember enough of the ship to know mostly where things are, so back to duty it is. Grabbing the rope and trying to hold on. Just
You
trying to
feel-
remember what has to be done for this.
You feel, you kind of smell and then feel a familiar scent and sensation at the same time. You kind of feel this gentle brushing against your face, like this, and then you kind of smell this. It's a kind of smell of like tanned meat, like cured meat. That kind of smell, like that kind of slightly salty, yeah, smell of meat. And you hear a familiar voice in your ear, and it's like, "Ha! Oh, well, ah, well, we didn't think we'd pick you up so soon. Oh, come on, Miss Nyala, let's try and get this down. You
It's
pull
good to
off
see you,
by the
friend. Unfortunately, right now, I can't exactly see you. I used the thing again.
What thing?
You know, the magic stuff that made me all grumpy that one time, and I couldn't see you, and I just plop on the floor and just sleep for the whole day.
Oh, you are a silly girl. Oh, come on then. Let's get this tied down. And there is some tying down done. Perception check for a strength check from Niala and Arden, and then a perception from Bishop in a minute.
Can I use sleight of hand to tie the knot instead?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's a 19 for me in strength.
Yes. Rekindled with your crew. You remember, your body remembers being on this deck so long, and you know the ropes and exactly where those knots are, and you just yank it down, and your friend Gull ties the knot for you.
26.
The knot is perfect, and you get a hearty slap on the back. Oh, hello, shipmate. Fantastic to have you aboard another person. Do you like music?
I get slapped on the back like.
Yeah, it's a hefty slap.
Hello. Music. I mean, as much as the next person, I suppose.
I play
Oh, good. What do you play?
accordion, of course.
Oh, good. I can't wait. Anything else we should be doing right now?
Keep your eyes peeled. Look out, there's been some weird stuff in the sky as we've been coming over.
Oh, shit. What have we done? I run over to that side of the ship and look out and try and
you see
have
that
a
he
look.
pulls from behind his back, pulls out a crossbow, and is kind of watching the sky. What's your think? Keep 'em steady. The storms have been strange. The air current's not normal.
Do you know where you are?
Somewhere near the remote peaks, I think. That's what
Okay.
Cat said. Well, that's where the voices were coming from. What was in my head? What sounded like Nyala.
Voice. Oh. Okay. Right.
You just followed my head.
Yala.
Yeah.
As you look over to Nyala, you see them kind of wrapped in these big, grey, shaggy, tatty, feathered wings that are kind of trying to shelter them from the storm. And you see this kind of long, pink neck with a bald head and beady kind of eyes on the top, and then a hooked beak. It's like a vulture, but with a human form on the bottom half of it.
These people are friendly, right?
Yeah. Who have you met?
Who have I met? What was your name?
Bisson, sorry. No, I didn't really have time for introductions.
Bisson, be gentle, please.
I'm not going to be rough unless it's something that's coming from the sky. That's what the captain said.
Yeah. That's Bisson. That's Cool. Yeah, cool. And Mom, I think, is at the bar.
She's at the helm, like steering through.
Okie dokie. Right. Fuck, I don't know what to do here. We need to get out of this storm.
Okay. Uh, Bishop, what was that perception check, please?
22, I believe. Let me check.
Oh,
Yeah, 22.
nice. So your perception check grants you that you can see, as you look aft, you can see the shapes of the creatures that were popping out of the portals and being sucked back in. And they're all being kind of like, each time one tries to escape this kind of vortex, they kind of pull back in, and then they kind of become part of this kind of amalgam of rock and darkness as they spin round and twist and turn. Rook, can you make me a constitution save, I think?
Fuck.
You're meant to be good at these.
Yeah.
No, he's doing a wisdom check.
Again?
He's
Oh,
counting.
no.
He's counting.
25.
Rook, you are finally, something in your mind sort of snaps. Your mind and your physique snap into an instinct mode. The sounds around you take you back to times of darkness and blood. But that training, Rook, kicks in. You see on the deck there is a barrel or like a kind of rack, and it's filled with the ammunition for the ballista. It has these kind of great big long sticks with a wicked looking kind of harpoon end that is what's the word, serrated on the other end. Also it is barbed, that's the word, barbed and serrated on the end. And you are able.
I'm going to kind of slowly pull myself up.
Monumental effort as you do so.
You're sorry?
It's a monumental effort as you do so, and your muscles, and you've been fighting, and your mind is internal.
Yeah. I will eventually stand up. I'm going to kind of look around, see what's going on, and then kind of see that the ballista is kind of needing ammunition. I assume.
Yes, it needs. I mean, there was one in it already,
Mm.
but as you go to it, you heft this thing in your hand.
I could chuck these. I could throw these. How many is in the crate barrel thing?
There's currently 8 in the barrel, 1 in the thing itself.
I'm going to take the barrel up to the ballista. Is there just one on the boat?
Yes, yeah, there is.
Yeah. I will kind of just put it down next to the ballista. Kind of take 2 and kind of keep them for myself. Pocket
as
them.
much as you can.
Yeah. Kind of just stuff them in the back of my trousers, so they're just
like
sticking up.
10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Hey, you made your own hole with that joke. You know this.
Hole with a pole.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll
Can't help the equipment that I was given. All right.
That's
None of us can, Luke. None of us can.
I was going to go with that's what she said, but
but yeah, and I will kind of leave the harpoony ballista bolts next to the ballista and kind of.
Thank you, Rook. You want to have a go on this thing?
I'm all right. Don't worry.
And they're kind of like moving it around, like it feels so cool. Like,
you enjoy yourself.
okay, you'll do that. Arden, you are free on the deck, and so is Nyala. Is there anything you want to do while the kind of boat begins to rock? So are you, Rook. Bishop, you're in the crow's nest, and Ijara's manning this thing.
So what's happening around us at the moment? Are we still
So-
in the midst of this, or are we kind of away from it now?
It's kind of pulling at you, and it's kind of, you can see things being kind of drawn towards this space. Make a survival check, please.
Just him?
Just him, because he asked a question.
Have 10 minutes elapsed?
No.
No. Okay, good. 8.
8. You are unfamiliar with flying boats.
Yeah, I'm right. I am.
No shit.
And how weather works, apparently, also, and how storms work.
I mean, this is slightly different from a normal storm.
Yeah. I mean, it is strange. You kind of see things being drawn backwards past Labapon, and you see this kind of rolling vortex behind you, but the boat seems to be powering at some steady pace away. Is there anything you think you could do, anybody here, to kind of increase the velocity of this thing?
So the sail currently down or up or what?
This sail is up, and it is catching the wind, but the wind is blowing the other way.
So if we,
As you hold your finger, the wind is going.
so the sail is currently not helping us. The sail is pulling us back,
No.
if anything.
No, it's not. It's not down, right? Like it's like tied up.
Say this is the sail. The sail is billowed this way,
Hmm.
Okay.
but the main vortex is pulling this way.
Oh, that's weird. That is weird. That's not how physics works. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I am out
I
of
have
my
nothing
comfort.
on me that could help.
I am well out of my comfort zone here.
Can I roll to see if I think of something? You know.
You could. You're at the top of the mast. You looking down. You see this strange occurrence. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure. Because I really want to do stalker. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanna make the ship go towards the vortex.
No, absolutely fucking not.
I have no fucking idea. And Yana is in no state of just thinking really straight right now. So
Yeah, can I roll to see if anything comes to mind? Because
What
I
are
can't
you
think of
rolling
it.
for? You can't just say I want to roll. What are you rolling for?
If I can't, no, not literally nothing is coming to mind.
I shout, Captain, is there any way to make this thing go faster?
You can check and see if they're being fed.
What?
Sorry, what?
Get below deck.
Aye. I find the stairs or the hatch that goes down below deck. And I only dread to think of what the fuck.
I swear to
Stairs.
God, it better be a machine or something.
I'm gonna go with Arden.
Okay.
Watch it be animals, then I understand why Nyala just kept a human captive
Check they're being fed.
to get her from her mom.
So I run to wherever to get down below deck.
You can see where the main mast comes through the top of the deck,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that it is the roots of a tree. It's not screwed down, it's the roots of a tree that run across the whole ceiling of the deck. And you can see, you can hear creaking. You hear the creaking of the boat. You also hear this kind of extended creaking sound, like And you can see that there is a root reaching, like it's out of the reach of this thing for like a stack of boxes.
I'm kind of go to a box and have a look what's inside.
It's filled with apples.
It's filled with apples, and this root
with
is
apples.
reaching out towards this box. So I fucking shove a load of the box and get behind him, fucking use my body to push the boxes closer to it.
You do so. It kind of pulls those towards it, and then more roots come down from the ceiling and start dragging them up into the middle, into the center post. And you can kind of hear this. And you feel like a kind of like a sensation of the thing going fast, like push along, and you increase the speed of the boat, and you feel it's kind of breaking out of the storm. You above on the top deck kind of see like more the thinning of the veil, as it were, the thinning of the storm, and then boom, you're out into beautiful blue sky, sailing above the icy plain of Frohast. Down below you, it looks like the crisp linen bed sheets of the royal palaces that you riches could only dream of. Surrounding it are the waters of Earl. They glisten like sapphire. And behind you, you can just see this kind of whirling mass that surrounds the top of the Remain Peaks. Something you've never seen, was not previously there. But you are in calmer waters or calmer air currents now. We have time to talk and time to share.
Well, that was new. And I pop my head up. I'm there, just looking around, almost like a gopher, just trying to see if it's all clear.
As you look round, you kind of hear a very imperious walk coming towards you, and you hear this booming voice say, "Diala, you have got some explaining to do."
Hi, Captain.
What is the meaning of you not speaking to us for all this time? And then when I get a message, it doesn't even come to me. It comes to him. Yeah, it came to me. We followed my ad. No, don't be proud of it. She should have spoken to me first. But she likes me all about. No, quiet. Listen, I'm trying to discipline the Diala. Don't be so hard on the girl. You can shut up as well, girl. You are no help.
Where are you? Because right now I can't exactly see you.
She takes your hand firmly, both your hands. Where have you been, my girl?
There you are. Hi.
Here, yes, it's me, you daft fool.
Did you take some weight?
What? I'll have you know my physique is exactly as exemplar as it was last time you met me.
My head dipped slightly back below deck a bit more.
Dural is corseted for all the wrong reasons.
Okay.
What was the name? What was the name?
Dural.
Dural.
Rahal. With an apostrophe in between the J and the R, so it's Dural.
Hold on 1 second, I need to type this. Right.
Isn't that the floating head from Superman?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Might just be me.
Probably plagiarizing quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey did pull it some
Well,
way.
J apostrophe
Rahal, giraffe.
Doral.
And then you've got Gull, who is the kind of sort of vulture type person.
Gull.
Yep, Gull.
Yep.
And you've got Bison, who is the Goliath.
Listen.
Bisen. And we've got
Yep.
a character up top who we haven't met yet.
It's the crew of the
Le Bapon.
Le bubble.
La.
L-E.
Yeah.
B-A-P.
BAP.
O-N.
Le Bapon.
Oh yeah, Neil's just examining her for a little while, like, you sure? Maybe
What?
because I'm blurry right now.
Are you implying that I have gained weight?
No.
Well, you'll be damn right I have. I've been living the rich life, Nihala.
Ugh. Ow, ow,
Wait a minute.
ow.
Excuse me telling you off. Come on, explain yourself. Where have you been all this time?
In Frolast?
Well, what a tale. They'll be telling that round. All the bards will be singing that. The cat in Frohas, won't they? It's not much of a bloody tale.
Mom,
Don't call me Mom.
If I can interject,
Yes.
oh, you.
she's been rather busy fighting dragons and liches and hordes of undead and other monstrous things that have plagued the land. It's kind of been important.
Nihala. A
What?
dragon?
Yes.
What, little ones like these?
Yes,
no.
but a bigger one.
A big dragon.
And I rode him on his back. Yeah.
Now that's a tale. That's
Ow,
what
ow,
we
ow.
like.
Mom. Ow. Ow. I used the thing again, so.
Well, it looks like you probably all need a bit of a rest. What about the one up there?
What up there?
How are you doing up rest?
No, I'll just stay quiet. I already have a headache from just hearing them just argue or discipline.
The other one falls down and says, "We're all clear for now. Skies look lovely."
Who's that?
Ah, someone you have not met, dear Nihala.
Did you replace me?
Well, let's
Oh.
not call it so much as a replacement, but there was a certain. Now, don't blame me. There wasn't enough people after we lost. You know who.
You see Nya's face go, like she actually closed her eyes and her face go very sore and
Yeah. Listen. Then you left. And then we needed to be able to do what we're doing, like, and it's nice. I've had lots to drink. It's been great. I've also had some fights. Great fights. And I got a new accordion. You'll have to see it, Nyala. Middle's all made out lovely, soft red leather.
I'm too tired, too in pain right now to even roadies are everything, so gonna have to show me tomorrow when I wake up.
Oh, I was hoping to give everyone a little sing-song, but if that's not the case, then
No,
Yeah.
you know, listen, you know what? Do play us a song, please. I haven't heard any joyful thing for a long time. Months, even.
well,
Mom,
maybe
did
I'll
you?
get some supper on and get you guys warmed up. Looks like you look like death warmed up. And up these high altitudes, you're gonna get a bit chilly. So let me go get some food on below and come down and see me when you're ready. Is that okay, Captain? Well, my loves, of course it's okay. Gotta warm up these poor travellers, waifs and strays, what we've picked up. You can see in the other that they're trying to be like upset with you, but every time they look at you, there's like a little smile. Like, go on, do what you need to do. Come and speak to me. I'm gonna lock the helm, set us on course.
Okay. Can I have your hand? Where are you again? Oh, damn it.
They take your hand and kind of put it through their arm and kind of come on up to the helm, and they kind of drag you up there while they're kind of checking the thing. What would the rest of you like to do?
I would very much like to just sit down and, yeah, just enjoy not being attacked.
Yeah, and also your rage is finished. You know, your adrenaline's like pouring out of your system here. Like you're finally like maybe coming to some sort of sense, but still you know all the things. You know what has befallen you, and you know the voices in your head. You know of the wanderers of lament, and you know that something is in your head, talking to you, promising you things. And it's also mentioned that Ijara and Bishop are your allies in this.
I'm gonna,
Bishop, sorry, go on.
sorry. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna just say in my head, "You still here? Can you still hear me?"
Always.
Just checking.
I'm
Would
going to
you like
wander over to Rook, if that's all right.
Just as you start walking over, you see Arden look over, and you hear in your head Rook again, just to you. You've done well. Thank you. And as promised, there's information in return. I make a fair bargain with my wanderers. I have a name for you,
Okay.
an old name. Blint Froxert.
Lint Foxford.
Frokzurt. And the first name Blint. Blint.
Sorry, what was that surname again?
Frokzurt.
Frokzurt. Yep. Lint Foxford.
The machines inside you. He is the creator.
Interesting. Thank you.
Gerald has been working hard. Lovely Gerald. So helpful. I'll let you be about your business.
Thank you.
And you see Van Arden walk towards you, Rook.
Spare me the lecture, Arden.
I'm not here to lecture you. I'm here to see if you're all right.
I'm fine. How's your face?
Had better days.
Might need a filling.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I don't need any more today. It's actually starting to become sore. Rook, I'm not here to lecture you. I'm just. You asked me why I didn't fight you.
Mm.
I told you that some choices, some fights are harder. Some battles are the hardest. And you don't take them. I chose not to fight you because you're not my enemy. And I've seen it in you for a very long time that you're not a savage warrior. You're a family man. I've seen it in you for these many months. You've saved my life multiple times. The way you call Nyala little one. The way you've had our backs from strangers to Bishop. You found a depressed jelly man in an ice waste village and made him laugh. You inspired randomers in an unknown city to name a bear after you. These are not the actions of, well, maybe one action of a master manipulator trying to get what he wants, but altogether, they are the actions of a family man. I don't know what happened. I don't expect you to tell me. But you're part of our family. And we're here to help you just as much as you've helped us. Lecture over.
You have a family, Arden. A wife, kids, maybe.
No. No. I...
So, until you do, until you know the pain of knowing you might never see them again, you don't know what happened to them. Don't tell me who I am.
So I was right then.
Yes.
Nyala's going to be so pissed that I told you this first.
Go on.
Sometimes it's easier to fight. Sometimes it's easier to pick battles, do as you're told, be a good soldier. I'm not proud of my family. My family are not good people.
Shit.
And I was raised to do bad things, hurt people, do things I didn't want to do.
Mm.
And one day I chose not to do that anymore. And I left. I ran away. I was a boy. I left my family. Those people that called themselves my family. They aren't my family. Families don't do that to each other. Families take care of each other. We take care of each other.
Look, can you make me a perception check?
That would be an 11.
No, you don't pick it.
We've both done things we're not proud of. You with whatever you did as a boy. Me with whatever I did to defend wherever I'm from. As you say, which one is it? Sorry, George is having a brain fight. Is it Gregdon or Dakatha?
Bregden's the central continent.
Britain's the central continent, and
Okay.
Carthage was the city
Thank
where
you.
you were a resident in kind of like a suburb,
Mm.
kind of what would be kind of like farmland surrounded Dakatha.
Yeah. When you're saying about Dakatha up north, you say it's a barren wasteland. People say it's a barren wasteland. To know different, to think different about that, to know that mere months ago, you remember this place to be vivid and bustling and full of life. A few months, years, whatever it is. I don't know why I left. I don't know how I left. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I can't remember. All I know is that I left. Whether that was voluntarily or by force, I don't know. To not know is awful. To not know if I was a good soldier, a good leader, pains me more than a lot of things. Any blow to the face, any axe to the arm. Not knowing if I was a good man and a good soldier kills me. Not knowing if I will ever see my family again kills me. Not knowing if I will ever see the woman I love again kills me. This is why I have to know. I have to know what happened, and I have to know where they are.
Let's do it together. Let's find them together. Let's find out. Let's get those answers. We've both lost years.
That's all well and good, and yes, I will help you find your answers and appreciate the help that you give me. And I mean this with the utmost respect. If it comes between finding out what happened to my family or finding my family and you, there's no choice for me. And I mean that with the utmost respect. I respect you, Arden.
I understand. I do, Rook. I do understand, but make sure those that are offering you the information, they actually have it. Don't be used. Don't be controlled. Don't be manipulated.
I won't. I
There are
have.
those out there with knowledge and power, but I'd much rather use you and your strength than give you what you want.
There. I will not be used again. I see that now. I let my thirst for knowledge consumed me. My thirst for power consumed me. I apologize. But I have new ways of deciding whether the information is credible. No.
All right. Well, I was going to suggest something that might help. I don't know whether that's had an influence on your uncontrollable rage recently, but we've got the flask now. And Yarla's feeling a bit more well rested if she can figure out how to use it. We can rid you of this curse, and maybe that's been affecting you in ways that you're not even aware of.
It's a possibility.
It might
When bugbear get older, they do tend to lose themselves a little bit. They tend to lose little part of themselves, almost.
Well, I want your permission for us to be able to use this. I don't want to. I know it's a curse, but
I will have to think on it. There are pros and cons to both sides. I will need to sit down and deeply think what is the best course of action.
well, I hope not having a curse would be the best course of action, but do what you will.
We'll see.
Did my punches even hurt? I thought those. I felt like those connected really well, but you
Do you
didn't even
want me
seem
to
to
answer you
flinch.
honestly, or do you want me to keep your ego in somewhat of
You know what? For once, I'm going to ask for the ego.
Yes, they hurt so very much. You have a very good punch.
That's all I needed to hear. Right. I'm going to go and find Yala, get acquainted with the captain, and I'll leave you to not too much of your thoughts.
As you were.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, so you wander up to where Nyala is. Bishop, at the top of the mast, this cloaked figure turns to you and says, "Looks like we're all clear for now. You can dismount if you like. I shall stay and watch."
I'll just nod, or I just head down onto the deck.
Sure. And they look over the edge and watch you go. And as you glance up, you see this pair of eyes just looking down at you, just watching you as you go down. And then they turn back to looking at the scoping the horizon, as it were. Where are you headed, Bishop?
I'll probably I don't know anything about starboard or port or whatever that ship stuff.
Okay,
But
it's
I'm
a
probably
really easy way to remember it. So left is port. The short word is port. Port left, starboard is right. And
Oh.
prow and aft. Prow, front, aft, behind.
Okay. I probably won't remember that, but I'll try.
When Celia's done and we've got those maps uploaded to Roll20, maybe we can have a little thing on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
that says-
I
I'll
am done.
appreciate that. I'll
They are
appreciate
done.
that.
I haven't drawn them onto digital. Is the problem? But
Okay.
I do have a week off.
I can fetch a paper copy if you want.
It'd be good if, you know
did-
what? I could screen share it, and then we can look at the top deck if we want. Hold on.
If you photo them, can't you upload them digitally onto?
I've sent the photos
but
Pete.
they are kind of because they were sketched on paper.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
in places, so they'd look better if we, because it's kind of like my little Celia's collab that we've been doing. So,
Yeah.
So a bit of touch-up is needed digitally.
yeah, here and there.
Yeah, it's just
Not major. I mean, what Celia's done is lovely.
I'm not the best at this thing, but I tried.
That's
I'm
such
excited to see them, but yeah, maybe we can have a little
I'll just share the main deck with you now. So what's
a little key on it.
Yeah, because it's so cool. It's just, let me put it in D&D words. Maps.
Where's it going?
I'll do a screen share in a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then we can look.
Well, whatever side it is, you know, I'll probably be on the side of where the mountain, where we
So
more or
that's
less
the
just
back
left.
of you.
Or more to be more exact, I'm gonna try to be on the lookout for the giant eagle that
Yeah.
that more or less left that I sent away.
Make a perception check for me. See if you can scout where they are.
Mm,
Yep.
terrible 24.
Yay.
There it is.
Oh, that's nice.
This is Liverpool.
Is the one at the bottom left like where the helm
That's
is?
the inside of this. So the front is raised and the
That's
back is raised.
that's the aft castle. So
Oh, okay.
That's the
Oh,
inside.
yeah,
That's
I
the
get it. I
inside of
see
the
it now.
aft castle. That makes sense. Yeah, that's what Celia's been working on. Big campaign, which is very cool. What was I going to say? So what was it you? Well, so yeah, you can just about It's a
I
long
forgot.
way. You're traveling quite a speed. You can see the mountain side where you knew Grandpa to be, and you also see, you can kind of recognize that kind of cliff path that you took. Also, you see the cloud that surrounds the top suddenly kind of change shape, kind of dent in, like this, and then like that,
Oh, so like get imploded, like is it
kind
and
of
then
pulled in, and then something went, and you see zooming fast towards you something like, it's hard to make out. You can only tell it's there from the disturbance it creates through the clouds.
mm-hmm. Can I not see? Can the like? Because I know with the goggles I can see like more or less if it's like right in front of me. Can I tell what it is, or is it moving too fast to tell what it is? It's like more of a blur.
It's the fact that you see nothing really other than the shape of the clouds moving out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Like there's
Hmm.
something pushing the clouds out of the way, but nothing physical to see.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it the clouds?
Hmm.
It's massive. It's about the size of the boat.
Oh shit!
You realise as it's coming towards you. What do you do?
Uh-oh.
Hmm. And I'm the only one that sees it.
Because you're the one looking. Oh, wait a
Oh, well,
minute.
yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Yeah, because the guy on the crow's nest should.
You rolled like crap.
Oh,
oh no, he had one job.
And he failed. Oh no, he does get advantage. Let's see if he does any better. Not very much.
oh. Is there like anyone like next to me that actually works here? Like,
It's not a McDonald's. Excuse me.
like,
You
like
work
do
here.
I
I hate to
see
tell you, but
a
there's a
crew
parking.
member? Do I see a crew member that's like more or less right next to me, or
Yeah,
like
there are
close
some
up?
nearby because you would have had to peer off the sides to look up behind the aft castle kind of thing, to see back on yourself. Bisson would be on the no, Bisson won't be there. Gull might be kind of tidying up ropes and stuff on the deck.
Uh, fuck. How would I phrase this? How would I say this? Uh, I don't really. So I don't really see anything, but I see something massive. What I think it's the size of the ship from the distance I'm looking at. Is it possible that it's bigger once you get closer?
You estimate that it is the size of the ship. At
Okay,
this,
okay.
it is the size of the ship. What you can tell moving is the size of the ship.
There's something about 100 feet long coming towards the ship.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Isn't
I'll look
that
at
the giant hawk that you summon?
no. The giant hawk is just like a large creature that can carry like 2 people at most.
Okay.
If I could carry the whole crew, we would have taken the shortcut instead of going the long way.
Are we
I'm
going
just
to meet our dark counterparts or evil duos, twins?
that would be cool. I
Oh my
would
god.
appreciate that. But no, I'll ask the one with you said there was that they had I forgot gold.
Oh,
Go.
gold. I'll tell her what does that her her
him, I
him
think.
him. I'll ask him what does that look like to you? Like as I point uh to where the thing that the giant creature thing is coming towards us.
Gull looks to where you're gesturing, then just yells, "Brace!" Everyone make a dexterity saving throw that's on deck, please.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
fuck.
Oh, I got an 8 in total.
10.
Oh no.
That's a 12, so I'm probably not going to make it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a charge on my room.
Okay, you pass. Okay, what was yours, Bishop?
8.
Okay,
You can make it into a 1 if you want. I'm good.
Rook, where are we at?
10.
10. Okay.
10.
Oh
With
dear.
advantage?
Advantage?
Don't you have danger sense or something? Don't you get advantage?
Only on things that he can see.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I do have advantage on Dex. Yeah, no. Still
What
no.
about-
You
what
have
about,
advantage on dexterity saving throws.
From your staff or something?
Yeah, my staff give me advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, nice.
23.
monk, what?
23.
So you hold
Of
steady.
course.
You see Ijara tumble over the edge of the boat at the far end.
Fuck.
By the
It's
ballista.
a good thing I gave Arden the flask. Just like
You see Gull thrown to the deck, and they smash up their face. They take some damage. And they kind of like really crinkle their neck, and they're like bleeding from one side. You see the captain just steady their feet and hold the wheel. Niala, you tumble and you take.
I've used the ring.
oh yeah, she used to
Last,
charge. She's good.
8 bludgeoning damage, Bishop.
8.
Oh, 8.
For Bishop.
Oh, for Bishop, okay.
7 on Rook. And the rest of you are steady, but Ujara is now falling through space.
Oh, I didn't fall? Even though I was like on the edge?
No, I was.
No, she rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Eljara is. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
she's
I'm immediately going to run to the knot that I tied earlier, pull a bit of it because I know how I pulled the knot. Literally pull it and it unties. Holding on to it, I'll jump off in the direction of Iljara.
Okay, so what caused this whole thing to happen was the whole aft of the ship raises up to near 45 degrees. Like something has hit it underneath, but it doesn't feel like solid. It feels like as if a wave had hit this boat and kind of pushed it up like this, and it kind of rolls the bow wave, and the boat begins to level out. The captain's wrestling with this thing, and you hear the mast creaking, and she's like, "Get up here, you lollygaggers!" And you can see the one at the top of the thing, like then kind of turn around, trying to look all around, trying to peer down below, and trying to figure out what it is. You jump off, Arden, on the rope. Make me an acrobatics. Come on, it's got to have an acrobatics for this deft action.
Oh, fuck.
Is it a 1? Is it a 2?
Oh dear.
Is it single? Is it
Oh
single
no.
digits?
Help. I rolled a natural one.
Ah!
You
fuck!
you think you've untied the rope that you tied before, but where Gull has been tidying up is actually just you just grabbed a piece of rope that's not attached to anything.
Oh no.
So it goes.
Oh
And
no.
now you're
Oh
tumbling
no.
through the air with 100 foot of rope.
Uh,
Hearing all the commotion and probably someone stumbling, she's going to whistle for the dragon and in
that's
Draconic,
exactly what I was gonna say.
catch them!
The dragons kind of are like licking wounds on the deck, like kind of like perched at the like near where Ijara fell off. They kind of look over and then they screech with fear, and they fly upwards towards the masts. And what you see from the aft castle, who's probably Bishop and Nyala is still standing up there, is you see Arden and you see Ijara sat and kind of levitate up above the deck. On this, either side of the deck.
Um
Am I dreaming?
And you have a
Oh.
pool of rope by your you're like covered in a massive rope that's kind of got and toppled on top of you, and you're kind of like you look down and you can see completely through and down through a cloud, Arden.
am I dead?
I hope not.
This is what being dead is like. It's freaking cool. I don't mind about dying.
Can I try and move, or am I literally just like
Yeah. Give it a go.
Okay.
What do you do?
I don't know. I just kind of try and swim in the air.
You feel like something here.
Something,
And then
something
releases.
holding me on my waist.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
like
releases.
yeah, imagine imagine like a really large pool noodle. Like
Yeah.
with that.
Okay. Yep. So I'll swim towards the. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but do I?
You hear
As soon as I feel like that thing let go, do I start falling again or not, or what?
which way are you heading? Which way are you swimming?
Back towards deck.
Yeah, every time you go forwards, there's this kind of like grip on you, and then you
Like
kind of
somebody's
sat
teaching me
back.
how to swim. What the fuck is this? This is weird.
It is.
Is your kind of just like gingerly like stands? This is like I'm like on a cloud. Niala, I'm a cloud. I'm a cloud right now. Look.
I can't see you. Hold on.
Look.
Oh, then did you learn magic?
Absolutely not.
Fuck's sake. Mom, what's going on? I can't see anything right now.
Look, you and Bishop kind of can see like two masses of cloud, like condensed in some form, like either side of the floor of the boat, like this, like lumps of cloud, like this, kind of like bobbing.
Okay. Okay.
It almost looks like cloud fists. That's the best way I could really just describe it. It's two fists of cloud.
Back on the boat, please. Back on the boat. I want to get back on the
grabbing
boat.
Arden and Uljar.
As you say that, Arden, the things move closer to the boat.
Thank you. Grab the banister and kind of just clamber on.
Um,
Arden is like a wet cat at the moment. Like clenched.
Get me out,
that
get me out,
Phil
get me out.
accidentally ended and just trying to get out as fast as possible.
You see the kind of fists unfold and they make fingers, Rook, and they grip the edge of the boat.
Oh fuck no! I'm gonna pull out my hammer because I ain't got a fucking clue what's going on right now.
And then you see the biggest moon-shaped face appear, made a cloud over the edge of the boat.
Okay, now I'm freaking out.
Is there any way that I can kind of charge up the hammer but not swing it?
Yeah, I like that. You're
Isn't that readying an action?
yeah, kind of readying your action.
Basically readying an action. More for like intimidation purposes.
Okay.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
With my glowing hammer. Oh fucking hell. I'm rolling really shit tonight. 14.
It doesn't seem moved by your your show of force.
Then I would like to ready an action that if it gets any closer and is hostile, I am going to swing my hammer at the cloud.
That's
words I never thought I'd say.
Because that sounds like it would work.
You see the hand that held Arden, then like kind of start coiling the rope onto the deck, and just grinning like.
This is the Lego movie. Are we just toys?
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe get your family to help with whatever the hell this is?
I think I have an idea. Mom, did you by any chance hired someone that could control air elementals?
No, I did not, Yana.
What the fuck is that?
Yana,
Yeah.
you took the words right out of my mouth.
I know, Mom. Most of the time I do.
Let's see your cheek.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for catching us.
You were going fast.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. Didn't like that at all. Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
Arden.
Pardon. Huh. That's a word. Words are strange. Where do they come from?
I mean, that's a very big topic of discussion. Um,
Are they in here? Oh, and you see a puff of cloud come out. Ah, there's other things in there.
you've never done this before, have you?
What?
Spoken.
No?
Where are you from?
What does that mean?
Home.
What does that mean?
Uh,
Oh no.
where you where you used to be?
Where were you before now?
I wasn't. I just am.
Oh fuck. Oh
What have,
no.
what
Oh
have we
fuck. Oh
what have
no.
what have we done?
I well, congratulations. I think we just burst a being.
Um,
This is nice. It rocks the boat. You're like,
Ah.
can you can you get smaller? Can you come down here?
um, yes. And it shrinks and kind of and walks through the air, like onto the figurehead. Walks down the figurehead, but like always a little bit above the ground. But when they get smaller, they get darker, and then from the bottom of their feet, rain drips.
Right, that's a bit better. Hi.
Making an awful mess on this deck.
It's all right. It needs a good mop anyway.
Oh, do you have the
You?
mop?
So you know what a mop is?
It needs it. I'll put it with it.
Um,
What?
somebody help me here. I haven't got a clue what to do.
I can see shit right now.
What are you made of?
Um, stuff that breaks when it hits the ground. Um, you don't seem to have that problem.
No, I don't touch the ground. It would disappear.
Right.
Is there more of this? Or is it just this?
There's a lot more of this. There is so much more of this.
Really?
Yeah,
And where is it?
everywhere, all over,
Oh,
as far as you can see.
yeah,
Most of it's
that's
down there, though.
no.
We're
Well, where
quite
you
high.
were going?
Well, we're quite high up.
Did you
Um,
not want to go there then?
I mean, we no, not that way. We wanted to go down there on this. This is our ship. We didn't want to. That was an accident. Either we fell off.
Oh, and
I
you
mean, like,
break. I remembered that. You break if you go on another thing that's made of stuff like you.
yeah. I mean, if there's a long way between the two, then yeah, we will break. But if they're really close together, then no, we'll be fine.
Sometimes when my wet bits go down,
Uh,
they smash and hit other wet bits on the ground, and then it comes back to me. But only after a long time. I think that's how it works.
See, lots of
I seem
people
to
would.
remember that somehow.
A lot of us would call, like people like me, we would call you a cloud.
A cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. Arden, I'm a cloud.
Um, that's probably not what we should call you though,
Oh,
because that could get very confusing.
What do you want to call me?
What would you like to be called?
I don't know. I quite like Mop.
If that's what you like, then that's what we can call you. If you find anything else that you'd like to be called, we can call you that instead. But for now, if you want us to call you Mop, we will call you Mop.
I suppose. Until something better comes along.
I surely hope that does.
Okay.
Yala's going to lean to Captain like, and that, you see, is a typical day for me since I left.
You have been having some strange times.
Yeah.
So,
Is that
Mop.
guy talking to a cloud?
Yeah,
See.
a living cloud.
Yes, Arden.
What do you want to do? How can we help?
Well, if there's more of this, I might go and look at that.
Okay. Do you want to go and do it alone, or do you want to come with us? Or,
What's the best way?
I mean, the best things are usually shared.
I could come for a bit.
All right. I'm just going to go and speak to the captain. All right. They're the person in charge of this ship. Just sit down somewhere where.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a bucket.
Huh?
Maybe
Bucket.
put your feet in the bucket, the bottom of you in the bucket.
They step in. It starts filling up with rainwater.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and speak to the captain.
Oh, this is like some of the down wet bits. But it's like up in the sky.
I just walk off to the captain at this point because I'm like, holy fuck, what has just happened? Like, cloud just came to life and saved me and Iljara from certain death.
I don't know you, but are you talking to that thing?
Yes. Hello, my name's Arden.
Charles. Pleasure.
Charles. Yeah, very, very nice to meet you.
It's a strong hand.
Thank you for saving us, by the way. I really appreciate that.
I couldn't let our shipmate Yala.
You can say daughter, you know.
Shipmate Yala. Go her calls for aid. Go on, heed it. Pirate code and all.
Right. More questions about that later. That's a cloud. It's alive.
All right.
It's talking like it's never spoken before, and it's learning everything for the first time. And it wants to come with us, and also it's elected that its name is now Mop.
I see.
So
I think it's our fault in a way. So remember the whole vortex things?
is that what happened?
And we got out of the cloud basically.
Yes.
I think the vortex and all the magic it has gathered has given
Created
life.
life.
Yeah.
And that's what it
Please.
made, a talking cloud.
I mean,
Please, for the love of the gods, tell me we've not adopted another witless, useless life form.
Look, you look over your shoulder and you see Mop and Ijara having a very in-depth conversation as you say this. Well, yeah, this is called hell. Hell.
What is it with you two adopting useless life forms?
I mean, it saved my life.
Yes,
It
then
saved Iljara.
thank it
Doesn't
and
seem that useless.
be it on its way.
I mean, I gave it the option. It seems like it'd rather stay. At least for now.
Well, you're looking after it. Whatever it is.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think
Arden, it's your responsibility. I already have a son and a cat. It's your look.
No. I've got
You're
a
a
dragon
dad
to
now.
take care of. You
Accept
can't.
it.
I've got a dragon to
No,
take
no,
care
no,
of. I
no,
can't
no,
take on a
Arden.
cloud as well.
Arden, can you speak
and then
Draconic?
we've got to get Bjorn and Espen. You
I
can't.
don't want to hear it. Do you speak Draconic? No, I speak Draconic. I take care of the dragons. You, welcome to fatherhood, okay?
But,
No, shut that. No, your responsibility. I'm not taking more animals with me, or you know.
What happens if it gets hot?
And hopefully it fucks off.
But if we go down to the ground, it'll get really cold, and then it will just. Do you think he'd turn into a snowman?
What if it turns into mist?
I don't. It would be too cold for Mistborn. I don't know. I look. There's a lot of unknowns here. All right. Let's just. It's happy. Let's just.
Yeah. Well, now
Let's
you're
just
going to
entertain
feel
it
what
for
I'm
now.
feeling with Ed. Good
Look,
luck.
Ed was completely your fault.
And Rooks.
I
Little
mean,
bit.
Rook
Quite
did pull his arm off. Let's granted, but why doesn't Rook have a pet?
Because Rook doesn't need a pet.
You're going to have one. I swear, one day you're going to have one.
Right. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jarl,
Yes, hard.
we need to get down to the base of the mountain pass. We have a sled down there with 2 bears that we need to pick up. Does your ship have a hold big enough to carry that kind of cargo?
Yes.
Yeah. And our sled. We can't really leave that behind.
We may have to have the sled up on the deck and strap it down. There's not much headroom.
That's not a problem. That way, then we have our room back. You see, and then we don't have to take up any more space below deck.
Okay.
Do I still have my bed?
You've been gone quite some time, Yana. Your chest is still here.
And
Your bed has been taken by Dremir.
that's the
Yeah, that's Dremir.
okay.
Normally, fine set of eyes on them. Today, apparently not. And now we've got that. He looks over and
Dren. How do I spell it?
Drem,
Sorry.
Dremim, yeah, YA.
Sorry.
Well,
Can you repeat that, please? Sorry.
Dremnia. So Dremnya.
NYA.
Yeah.
Dremnia.
Well, you know, I had bad days too when I was on the ship. Sometimes I wasn't noticing things. Most of the time I do, but just at least someone saw it. Okay, it's fine, Mom.
Well, if it's fine, oh, if you say it's fine, it's fine. Well, obviously
Yeah.
you know better than your mother, who has had years
You
and
said
years
it.
of years and years of ship experience. Whose very vessel this is?
Sure. With
Yes.
with your permission, we would love to request that under your tutelage, captainship, under your authority, you would help us retrieve our cargo and return us to Kanzax. Maybe via a few places on the way.
Now here's the rub.
Sorry.
Ex-shipmate Yala
Mother.
Well,
no
maybe we
longer
can.
has her privileges of being a shipmate for the time being.
Well, maybe we can hire you. You work for Coin, yes? You.
That is exactly where I was steering this conversation. How
I-
perceptive of you, young man.
Yeah, see why I like him?
Oh, you like him, do you?
Yeah, I appreciate him a lot.
I'll talk about boys another day, Yala.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay.
Mom!
Can we get down to brass tacks? Like, I appreciate that there's history and that you've saved us, but either we need to get back to Kakanzax quite quickly. We do have other business over here in this part of Verhust, and it would be very beneficial to get back over here quickly if possible. But if we could pick up our cargo and return to Kakanzax quite quickly and exponentially, that would be very, very good.
We shall set sail then. No problem at all. I shall keep a tally of how many days we travel and how many moments of incurred expenditure we have along the way.
What's the day rate?
It depends what kind of day we're having.
And what if, perchance, we were able to offer services aboard the ship during our voyage? And what
Then
if,
you
perchance,
lower your feet quite considerably.
Right.
If
Well,
you
I
prove
don't
yourself-
expect us to put our feet up and just enjoy the cruise. And what if, perchance, a random person that you might have just picked up wanted to travel with you a while and earn their keep? Maybe somebody that can't fall overboard, such as like a cloud person.
Are you trying to sell me?
No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. No. They are a living being. I am not trying to sell you them. That is their own decision. I am trying to bargain labor for a favor.
So you're MOPS manager, is that the case?
Mom, be nice.
He seems to want to travel. And obviously I don't expect him to just travel for free.
He's not taking up very much weight, is he?
Well, exactly. Think about it. He doesn't weigh anything. He probably doesn't need to eat anything. He's a cloud.
Plus, you could have wind potentially when you don't have some, Mom.
If
You
somebody
know,
if somebody falls overboard, you can just go and get them.
A very useful companion, happy.
See?
Exactly. So if they are happy to be part of the ship, part of the crew, that could be very helpful to you. But that's a lot of conjecture. That's a lot of they might not want that. I can bring it up with them, and maybe that they would be able to travel and see more of the world with you.
Well, welcome aboard, Mop, then.
Right. I will go and have a word with Mop.
Okay.
And if you start setting the course for when you're ready, completely
I do
under
not know
in your own
the
time.
way. Who has eyes on this place?
Well,
Bishop?
bishops up in they can help navigate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bishop, can you make me a survival check, please?
Just so you know, I left the moment the thing walked on the thing, so
Okay, you
like I
back up
just
the
left
mast.
that conversation. Yeah, I'm most likely just I'm not gonna deal with that. Fuck that. I'm just. But yes, I'll make it survival. Oh, terrible. 25.
Can I help in some way?
25. I don't think they need help.
Um, there is
So all the
Uh,
good rolls are the low rolls, okay? That's when shit happens.
Dural will send Bisson up with a map to you and kind of show you it's like showing where the air currents are and kind of where there are updrafts and all this kind of stuff. And you kind of point out on the map where the approximation of the lower end of the thing is, and between the two of you, you're able to plot a successful course to the base of the mountain where you left your cart. Rook, what is going on with you right now?
I like to think that Rook is kind of just stood kind of near to where the conversations were happening, but just kind of staring in almost disbelief at this cloud thing.
Yeah, that's good.
And kind of just he's so fucking tired. He's just like, what the fuck is going on? It's kind of looking around, kind of taking it all in. What the
Turns
fuck?
their face to you and looks at you. Oh, Ishara, is that hair as well? Yeah. You have lots of it. Would you like it washed? Apparently, my wet bits can wash it.
No, I'm all right.
I'm called Mop.
So I've heard.
Nice to meet you.
I can imagine it is, yes.
Well done, Mop. You're doing really great. That's a very good greeting. Is it? I'm glad. What's that word you said? You've got to say, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy, glad.
Okay. I'll just keep an eye on this thing. I don't trust it.
What's not to trust? He's lovely. Look at him, little fluffy fellow.
Sure. Okay. Just make sure it doesn't leave your sight.
Roll an insight for me, Muraruk.
Insight into a cloud. It's
That
quite
is
translucent.
21.
You gauge that this creature has literally no idea what anything is. You gauge that this creature is completely and utterly unaware of anything, pretty much. It just doesn't understand most of. It's just making its best communicating with the world.
Yes, ma'am. Rook's just gonna very heavily roll his eyes, like almost audibly roll his eyes,
Yeah.
and just go and kind of sit against the side of the ship, kind of as far away from this mop thing as he can get. And anyone that kind of looks over sees he's kind of got just his hand in his bag.
Okay, right. Now, does anybody want to do anything? Should we have a quick break? Coffee? Recharge?
sure.
Oh, sure.
George, I can see you're really lagging a bit. Are you okay to carry on? Or
Yeah, possibly. I'm on like 2 hours sleep.
yeah, I know. I saw the message. That's why I'm worried. I don't want you to carry on if you're not feeling.
Somebody have a good time last night.
No, I was working.
Oh,
I got home at 4 a.m. It was great.
damn.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no, like I'm good. I'm just kind of half with it.
If you want to, let's have a quick break and see how you feel, and then if
Yeah.
not, we can call it. All right. I'm going to pause the recording for now, and then we'll pick it up in a sec. All right. I've pressed the wrong button.
Not the only person to press wrong buttons tonight.
Oh no. So everybody, you are able to take a long rest. Please do so and refresh your character sheets, etc. Bisson has prepared a strong warming broth. It is far better than the rations that you've been consuming for the last however long you've been climbing up the mountains. It is warm. It is beautiful. It's really well made. Bisson seems to also be quite a good cook in the kitchen.
I finally have no exhaustion.
Yay! Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Pete,
back with us.
I just remembered something. I don't think I ever put a level on Bishop's mom. You want me to roll?
Oh,
'Cause that's what I did.
did.
Because I rolled for each. I don't know if you guys can see my the rolls I've done yet. But I rolled for each person, like what their levels are, but I haven't. I don't
Well, we
think
can
I
deal,
ever
we
did
can
that
deal
for
with that in
mom.
downtime.
That's not so vital right now. They're going to be background PCs for now. Their
Yeah.
exhaustion has subsumed them in some way that is near on paralysis. The
Yeah.
machinations of that machine have left them drained of their vita and their vital essences. Their magic is exhausted in some, strange fashion. Literally, they look skeletal. They look near on a lich themselves. They have been drained from energies and magics and vitality, and a little bit of color comes to their faces. They are being nursed by Gull and Bisson in the beds in the next deck down. Small helpings of the broth of the. Stop! Maybe you're there.
Well, she's a level 14. I'm just saying. Because I just rolled. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so you've got some time to sort of relax. We'll go to Rook first. Rook, you finally feel refreshed after this warm broth fills you. There's this kind of friendly, smiling face of this Goliath who goes, "Oh, it's cool, isn't it? Enjoyable."
Kind of just like look up from where I'm sat. What?
The soup stew. It's enjoyable, right?
Yes. Most delectable.
I mate.
Oh, really? Well, you are an incredible cook. I've still got
colour
some
coming back to your
in
face
my.
now.
I've still got some in my beard for later. Yes. Thank you.
What is it like having a beard all over?
Warm.
Yeah, I imagine that. I don't have any. Doesn't
I
very
can
much.
see that. Yes.
A little bit here.
A good friend
Yeah.
of mine was one of your kin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, big hulking fellow. He's a long way from here by now.
What
Yes,
was his name?
his name was Fenric.
Fenwick.
But well, that's what he went by. But to those who knew him better, his name was
Fenwick.
Rawson. He was a good friend.
Fenwick is like what the king is called.
Yes, I suppose it is. Yes,
The king of Frohas is called Fenwick.
yes. It's a very good name.
Strong name.
Very
I
strong
think.
man. Strong man.
I'm strong, man.
I can see that.
Most days.
Yes, everyone has their off days.
Yeah, sometimes I have a feeling in here. And it makes me not so strong.
It's okay. Everyone has feelings inside that make them feel not strong.
Yeah.
It's how you deal with those feelings that's what makes you strong. If you sit and fester and let these feelings bubble over, then that's when things can go bad.
I must do things. I do that cooking. And then I speak to Gold.
Yes.
Gold is nice. He's bald on the top. He has feathers.
Hmm.
The rest.
Yes.
He is strange looking though.
But have you ever considered that to him you might be strange looking?
Oh. No.
Because for him, the way that he looks is normal.
Yeah. Suppose. I'll let you eat your soup. I'm pissing mine away. Nice to meet you.
And you. Good day.
And
And thank you for the soup.
oh no trouble. And he kind of potters off. Is there anything you'd like to do, Rook, in this kind of moments of contemplation?
I think again, Rook's kind of just going to be sat off on his own to one side.
Yeah.
One hand just again constantly in his little bag. Just kind of.
Hey, you got the mask here? Yeah.
Yep.
You're kind of running your finger over the leathery skin of the mask.
Yeah, just kind of making sure that I've always got a hand on it, that I know where it is.
I know you're taking a long rest while doing this. You can consider yourself attuned.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will send you the details later.
Thank you.
Fuck.
It's your fault for not taking it away.
I don't think I could, even if I wanted to, and I'm not going to try and take it away in
Yeah.
downtime when he's not looking. Um,
Okay.
Or you can just,
go
let them
to,
down
I'm gonna
there.
roll a dice to see who we go to next. I wanted to.
You can let them in the cold. We both know he's terrible at those same throws.
Lich, you are next on the list here. What are you doing while you're resting? How do you recuperate? What do you do to repair, revitalize?
Oh.
Bishop.
Ah.
Oh, shit. So do we have like our car and a wagon and all
No,
that?
not
Like,
yet. You're on the journey there. You're kind of sailing down the mountain. So maybe it's a short. It's going to be a long rest in the whole time that we do this, collect this stuff. But this is a time to just be traveling. So there is an hour or so, I imagine, to kind of at least a couple of hours to get down the mountain, avoiding the storm and this strange vortex that now is kind of above you.
Ooh. How big is the crow's nest? Or like,
Uh,
am I the only person up there?
there can be up to 2 people in it. It's probably about. It's like a square. It's small. Like it's literally like a basket on the top. Really, yes. Just trying to draw it out. I don't want to say it's 15 by 15, but because that
Nah,
would
that's
make
too big.
Yeah.
That's
It's
too big.
probably about. It's probably about 5 foot in total, maybe 6 foot in total is square. You can kind
Yeah.
of squeeze up there with somebody else.
But am I the only person up there, or is
No, Gemini is on watch. They seem to be on watch a lot.
if he's up there, then I probably won't go up there. If anything, I'll probably find like a quiet, isolated spot on the deck or below.
Okay.
Cause we have a confirmed like safe travel where yeah, everything's fine when that's survival check, right?
You did that survival check. You think you've got a clear run
All
in
right.
terms of weather
Then
and route? Yes.
I'll probably go ahead and I don't wanna check the books that I grabbed yet. I go fully through them. I'll probably do that another day. But if anything, I'll probably just go and meditate with the dagger.
With the Queen's Feather.
Yes.
Can you roll me a religion check, please?
Religion. Terrible. 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a nearness to her right now. A sort of like the pathway is like there's the lines of communication are easier, but they have a lot of noise on the line, if that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
But
there's a
you
lot of
can't,
static in the background.
you can't quite hook it right now. Can't pick up the messages that are maybe waiting for you. Okay. Let's go to Yana.
Okay.
What does Yana do in this time?
Well, it's still after the fight, so for now she would actually still be clinging onto the captain for now. Like she's not seeing anything, and the headache is really starting to get worse and worse.
Okay.
So for now, she's leaning against a shoulder, maybe trying to get a hug somehow.
Yeah.
Probably looking at her like doing a kitty puppy eyes, like
Mhm.
you're not too
She,
mad.
she
Yes.
kind of guides you to sit beside her her leg as she steers the boat. And she kind of, you can like lean against her thigh with the side of your head, and she reaches down with her gloved palm and kind of, just strokes the side of your head and just kind of comforts you in whatever way that they can, by just sort of allowing you just to be at peace for 5 minutes here, and you kind of begin to drift slightly in your sleep. The rocking of the boat is so familiar to you.
Mom,
Yes.
I missed you.
We missed you too.
I'm sorry about the fight.
You're still not out of being in trouble.
Mm,
You have to earn your way back with the crew, myself.
I know.
The way we do things.
I'm sorry.
You'd have to show it.
I know. Mom,
Yes.
I love you.
Yeah.
Are you doing your grumpy face again?
Gotta watch where we're going. Steering the boat.
Okay. They're nice, you know.
Oh.
Them.
Like a ragtag bunch to me.
Just like the crew.
See what you're saying?
It's just sorry.
I suppose they are.
I like them. I like this one a lot.
Which one's that?
Like this I am very far from yours, you know.
Who are you pointing at?
Arden.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that another day. You rest your head, my pretty, and we'll be there soon. We'll pick
Oh,
up.
did you keep my clothes?
I said I kept the trunk, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Because I haven't changed since I left.
Well, we best get that sorted as well.
Yeah.
You're all looking a bit beat up and a worse for wear. I've got
He
just
gave-
the place.
He gave me a ring, you know, to protect me.
She takes your hand as you offer it up, and she looks at it. Make an insight check.
Me? Uh-oh.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh. He's definitely gonna know. Uh-oh.
That's a 16 for me.
Oh. Mama ain't gonna like me. Oh no.
Why you tell her? Why that was such a
Uh-oh.
terrible move. Oh,
The pupils dilate, and you see the jaw. You know when the jaw clenches and those muscles go there, like
Mm,
not grinding teeth, but like
yeah.
you think she might be scared,
Mommy.
but then she covers it up and turns away and goes back to looking. She's like, "Very nicely,
Mommy.
hot Niall, I'm steering a boat."
You know, I might not see a lot right now in my eyes. But I know one, when you're hiding something. Two, when there's something maybe because of my friend's possibly family. of some sort?
That crest you wear on your finger. It's caused a lot of hurt. The people that wear that.
Give it to me to protect me, you know?
That's as maybe. But if that ring has come to him not through any untoward means, and was given willingly, and he's here, it doesn't bode well for him or any of his companions. I would make yourself scarce from him as quickly as possible.
Oh. Not want to. You taught me one thing when I was on the crew, and that's you have to be loyal to what you think is right and to your crew, your family. Oh, my head.
You have no idea, my love.
Will you tell
What
me
you did.
tomorrow?
I only know a little. Rest now, little one. Don't worry your head about it now.
You know I can't do that, Mom.
You'll get it
Ed is
sorted.
always thinking. Always.
What if I get Bisson to sing to you? You always like Bisson singing to you.
He has a nice voice. I like it.
I'll ask him. And lastly, what is Arden doing?
Arden's actually going to make his way up to the aft castle. And I presume as he goes to knock on the door, Gerald's going to come through it looking for Bisson.
No, Dural is up on the top of the.
Oh yes, they're on the top. So yeah, Arden's looking for Nyala.
Okay, so you would see
See
them
it.
there. Obvious.
No, we can wait until the morning then.
Okay. The boat.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you wanting to take?
No, yeah, I know it's right. I come up the stairs and I see that she's asleep at the helm.
You're drifting, and you can see this kind of maternal moment that doesn't look a good idea to break.
Yeah, so I'll just be like, second thought. I'm gonna catch the eye of the captain now and just make a quick insight if I can.
Oh, of course you can. Yeah.
Oh God, it rolled twice. Hold on, it wasn't meant to roll twice. Come on, tell me what the first one was. I mean, it's not telling me what the first one was.
So can someone see the log?
It's telling me what the second one was, but my first one's just 3 blank dots. It's not telling me what it is.
So same for us.
Yeah, same.
That's weird.
Did generate it properly then?
Second,
Is it-
well, the one that has come up is a 21.
Okay. They catch your eye. There is a moment of curiosity. There is a look of motherly protection, of a lioness protecting their cub.
Yeah.
Maybe is the way to describe it. That there isn't a fang shown, but if you
Yeah.
Drow, you think Drow
Wariness.
might be warding you off. But yeah, the curiosity is even like the curiosity nearly over. They're on a par, maybe like these two senses.
Mhm.
Curiosity as and this kind of protectiveness.
I'll come back in the morning. I'll be in the sled. On my way back over to the sled before I go to rest, I approach the dragon wormlings and I take out of my belongings the rations that I have. And with all the rations, there's like these dried meat things, which just he never eats.
Yeah.
So there's all this dried meat that's just left over that he dishes out to the dragons and just gives them a bit of a stroke.
They're not like friendly, really. They're like, kind of like
Wary.
standoff. No, make an animal handling. Let's have an animal
Okay.
handling. Make it interesting.
All right. Oh God.
Let's
Don't
go for that
now.
one.
I'm going to give myself a pat on the back and give myself some guidance.
So you're avoiding that one.
Oh God. That's not.
Yeah, let's
Let's
get that
not.
net one.
Let's
Yeah.
not do that today.
Ah.
Not do that today. That's a 14.
Ah. Oh, that one.
They kind of take the meat from you and they fight among themselves when one bit gets kind of dropped and then on the deck at each other, like on the decks for a bit, and then they kind of like and eventually they kind of pal with one another and settle down as you're kind of watching them. They kind of one of them kind of has the head on the top and there's like a half slit of an eye open all the time while the other one sleeps, and then they seem to swap places throughout the night. While one sleeps, the other one is kind of awake.
I'm just going to look at the one that I set free. And I'm just going to give them a close, just look into their eyes a little bit. And I say the word Thrand, which back from where I'm from would mean frost. And I just leave it at that and I kind of just throw out what left of the meat I have for them, and I head off to the sled. And I
There's like a
go and take
blink,
some rest.
with the animal handler. It seems to pick it up slightly. You know, like there's a glimmer of recognition. If you say.
And yeah, I go and have my long rest.
Cool. After some time, you are arrived at the base of the mountain. It's been several hours, and you can see in the loo of the mountain there has been a temporary shelter built against the side underneath this kind of roiling black storm. Some of the kind of nearby fauna that has been kind of gathered, and there is a makeshift, like just leaves and twigs basically pressed against the side at an angle, as the Le Bapon kind of pulls alongside the side of the cliff, that very deep fall that you were warned about by the rock folk. Kind of that is where you kind of dock, and a plank is laid out for you to cross, a bridge of sorts with little rope handles on the side for you to go across if you would like to disembark at this point.
I
I
realised
for sure.
I said I went to go and sleep in the sled. We haven't even got the fucking sled yet. No. So yeah, I'll have just.
I would have stayed awake, for sure. That's for obvious reasons. I would have, if everyone would have gone to sleep because they were
There was watchers
Like,
taking a
pretty,
short
like,
rest, so that's building up to a long rest. We're going to long rest at some point. I just want to know how you interact with these people before you fly back to Merriam, where you're going to take the long rest. So, okay,
okay.
base of the cliff, you see a small shelter has been set up, and um, next to the cliff face where you saw grandfather come from.
Hello, grandfather. Hello.
Nothing at first, and you hear a faint voice say, "Hello." Bishop, you recognise it? It's Mum.
Mm-hmm. Uh, do I see where she is, or
You can
do I
hear it
just hear her
from
voice?
this makeshift shelter. So it looks like they've gathered some leaves to try and take some kind of rest from the falling debris and snow and things that are coming down upon them.
Yeah,
As the
I
shakes
would
them.
have gone to the shelter and see how they're both doing.
They are, like I said, very, very weak, unwell here. They look like they could do with at least 5 days rest before they're anywhere near ready to do anything exuberant.
Yeah. I hmm. Obviously I'll give I don't already have a cloak anymore, and that fucking ripped it. I would have I guess given them my jacket or coat
Yeah,
so
fine. Yeah.
that they can have like something warm to cover them up at least, because for anyone that notices, I'm pretty sure Arden would have known this fact, that they're they tend to be very exposed, right? So like they will like most of the hunters are depending on how they activate the right. 'Cause there's some who don't cut themselves. They have if they after some enough training they can just activate the right just by focusing on it. But a good portion of hunters like tend to have like either their like neck or wrist or chest exposed depending on what suits their style best. So uh I'll probably most likely would have given them some of my clothing so that they can have warm up, because
Sure, sure.
I have
Uh,
more than enough for
you
myself.
kind of hear lumbering footfalls behind you, Bishop, and you see this giant form of Bison behind you. I thought these might help you. And he has like these two heavy, thick blankets.
Mhm.
His arms. Oh, one is just a little one. I can carry the small one or the big one. Would you like me to take them apart?
You can carry the big one since I'm not really in any condition to be carrying a lot right now.
These great big hands kind of tuck beneath your mother so gently. And they cradle her. Hello, I'm Bison. I will get you some soup. And he kind of starts going very gently back to the boat, carrying this individual onto the boat. And you can collect the ferry.
Yeah, I'll say. Come on, big guy. Time to go home.
Can you give us
As
them?
I
Can you remind me of their names again? Sorry, I've
Yeah. I don't think I have any nicknames for the fairy. I'm pretty sure yeah, I have to go through my notes
Okay.
real
Yeah,
quick.
just message me them later then. For now, we won't need to see them.
I have most of them right here. If you could just give me a second. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he's like
While
near
you're
the very bottom.
while you're scouting through,
Oh, have it.
you, Dave?
The fairy, his name is Ratan, so Ratan.
Yeah.
And for the mom, like Bishop, uses a moniker, and her moniker is Viper.
Okay. Not a problem. Okay, so you kind of have rescued your mum and your member of your order, and gathered back
Mhm.
aboard the ship and are recouping them. Uh, Arden, you are shouting at a rock face right now.
Yep. Trying to remember because they opened the way for us the last time. And there was no like obvious way for us to do such a thing.
No.
You can like stomp the ground, see if that can like get their attention or something. I'm not really sure.
Anybody got any ideas?
Like they don't have. Do we know that Earth elementals have tremor sense? Is that something we might know?
As far as
Like,
I'm concerned, I
like
was the only one that could translate and all.
yeah,
I kind of
like
go
would
up to one of the rock faces and I kind of just I'm
like
like
would
to see if there's any
Yana
kind of
have
secret
told
open.
us how to like contact them? Because she's still pretty messed up. Which like would she have told us? Like oh yeah, go.
She's had a
No,
short rest, so she's able to recover some for
yeah,
sure.
alright.
Yana, you can see Arden fumbling with this rock face.
Mom, can you help me? They don't speak the rock language, right?
You want me to go? What?
It's just a translation, Lily. It's just they're a bit dumb sometimes.
You want me
And
to go?
then
Why don't you go? They're your friends.
I don't remember. Do you speak Turan?
Of course I bloody do.
Okay. Do you want to go?
You, young lady, get up. Get out there and help your friends. If they are your crew, as you want to so lightly compare them to my crew, then you,
There's nothing like the crew. Here, this is family. This one is another family. It's a weird one.
Yana, I think you have it very much within your capacity to go and help your friend. Now get up
Oh.
on your feet.
Arden's currently got his ear pressed up against the face, just like
Wipe the dirt from your eyes and go and help your friend. If you need
I
some
know
help,
you can hear me.
if you need some help,
hello.
use what you have around you. Ask your other friends.
Annie.
I had a familiar. He's gone. You just hear the grab damn it, what's it called? Like the wooden support near the wheel and like
Yeah.
all right. We're still on the ship right now.
Rook, you're still on the ship. You can see Bishop and Bisson are loaded with people. You don't know where Ijara and Mop are.
Yeah, Rook's gonna kind of just stay on the ship, just kind of look over. see what's happening. Kind of. Okay.
Rook, Arden,
What?
the bloody mayhem. Anyone here?
What?
She doesn't like you, so she's just gonna ignore you.
Can
What's-
you help me get this Yada, because you don't speak elemental, so and I can't see anything right now. Like I know you're in this direction, but I can't see you. Like
After maybe like 10 seconds, you feel that your shirt gets quite tight around you and you're lifted up
Oh.
and
Okay.
placed on my shoulders.
Oh, like old times.
Where are we going?
where they are, please. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'll just
You kind of, yeah, I imagine your arms kind of slip down and kind of almost hug round Rook's underneath the ears, like
Yeah.
and a bit into the beard as Rook kind of marches towards where Arden is.
Just try to give him some scratches on the head though, like effectively.
Is
It's
he a
handy.
flicker?
Yeah.
Make me a perception check.
Who's that? Is that everyone?
So no, Nyala
No,
specifically.
sorry.
But, yeah,
16.
oh, what's that?
Cool.
What is it?
Oh. And she opens.
Again, that long dark tunnel into the center of the cliffs opens before you.
Is this Annie? Are we going back into Annie?
Oh no.
Annie's wide open.
Annie's very inviting.
He's always inviting for the right people.
Oh, I say that, like Arden was just there giving her a good stroke and she wasn't opening up, but Nyala seemed to say the magic words and open sesame. So.
Sometimes it's not what you do, it's what you say.
You too.
But get
Oh,
mountains to
you
open
have-
up, obviously.
You have a
God.
lady with you and you say this.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't care.
The crevasse opens and you are able to proceed inside. You follow down this passageway, and sometime later you arrive in the crystal center of this inner workings. You feel eyes upon you at some point down this tunnel, but they do not approach. You kind of, each of you senses like that you're being watched.
And Nya's going to start speaking in Turan, like, we came back. We killed the bitch. Is everyone okay? Hello?
You hear kind of a voice grumble, like gravelly back to you from the walls. It says, "Proceed, grandfather awaits you."
What?
Proceed, grandfather awaits you.
Oh, okay. Is it you, Annie?
There's no
What
reply.
what are they saying?
For fuck's sake. We can go in. It's just grandfather is I think it was Annie that was talking.
A mountain?
I think so. I'm not sure. Look, right now my brain is as good as a smoothie. We are
Well,
boiling, which is not.
look, the quicker we get the bears and get the sled, the quicker we can all just have some rest. But
Yeah.
we'll turn down their hospitality. They helped us after all. Where are we going? Further in? All right.
Going in deeper.
And you
I think I'm missing the joke here, but I don't care. I'm too tired for your shit.
you're presented with the resplendent interior of Annie's inner chambers.
Pete, you're not helping.
This never gets old, does it? This place. It's
The crystalline
very
structure
impressive.
is fantastic. It is a wonder. It is like being inside a geode, as I described before. It is glorious in here, and then there is that kind of throne of a kind of green stone, and half attached, half not of it is grandfather, and kind of.
And if I could just. Oh,
You've got some explaining to do.
Hi. We just fought the undead thing. What happened?
Well, it would appear Annie has a new unfashionable hat.
Yeah, it arrived after we defeated the thing. It's just we don't know what happened. I mean, there were several portals, and I closed one with my key that you see here.
Yes, we don't feel the pull anymore.
I mean, if you want, I can open another portal and you can go back.
When there is one near, yes, but we can't move Annie there. She's too old. Too crotchety to walk anymore.
Sorry.
what's wrong?
Uh, um, nothing. It's just they felt the whole vortex thing, and they don't feel the pull of the portal because I closed it and
Well, that's a good thing, right? I mean, I know it's not exactly stable up there at the moment, but until we figure out a way to come back and close the rest of them, I don't know what we can do.
yeah, it's just 1 second. How are the bears? Did they behave and everything?
Yes, they seem to have behaved quite amicably for wet ones.
I mean, there was two, so sorry, I'm a bit stupid right now.
Yes, they're all intact. They have all of their limbs.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, so do you want to go back to the Hearth plane?
At some point, I'm sure, but I don't know how now with the doorway being closed so close. We could never get back through. We could never open it wide enough anymore from here to subsume all of us. Plus, we'd like to probably take this place with us too. Shift it.
It's gonna take some time to do so.
I imagine so. Time works differently for us folks, you must realize.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take some time for us, at least for you. It's gonna take just a couple years, so maybe it would pass faster for you.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, here are your cart and your bears, and you see this uh, a creature made of um, uh, like um, a kind of pearly kind of coloured stone move towards you. It seems to be like um, made of sort of oval shapes, like ellipses, I think is the word, where they're kind of like, and there doesn't appear to be a joint. They're kind of almost like magnetized on the ends, how they move in these sections towards you, and it kind of bows its head as it leads Esmond and Bjorn towards you, and just hands the reins to Miala.
Yeah, he was still on the shoulder of Rogue, like.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Where is the bitch? Where is Bishop?
I think Bishop's back taking care of their family.
Okay, where are you? Arden, where are you?
I'm just to your right. I'm just down here.
Oh, okay. Can you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take that.
Thanks.
I think that'll be fine. They'll follow regardless.
Would you find a way to transport us back to the plane of Earth? We should be most grateful. I mean, not a little portal, not like this place. Like, I mean, the true plane, not
Yeah,
like a demi-plane. Like, we want to be back home.
yeah.
It, it might be possible, but we'd probably have to come back in maybe about just under a year's time, maybe in about 9 months.
Okay.
I think I might be able to figure something out, but we'd have to discuss with Liliana.
You're patient, don't worry. We shall carry on doing our building. A rolling stone gathers no moss, you know.
Right. Well, is there anything else we can help them with, Nyala? Is there anything else we can do, or they,
yeah. Is it something we can help you with?
No, all the building is going as planned. All the building is going as planned. We need
Okay.
the assistance from wet ones. You couldn't do the lifting.
I mean, this one could. She points to Rook. Like, this one is strong.
That one has got lots of shape. I suppose it could. But it's not what we need. We have plenty of workers. Be on your way if you should find the way back to us with the portal, and we shall return home.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. Going home. Yeah. Arden?
Nia?
No, they don't need help.
Well, then let's I'll thank them and then let's make our way.
Yeah. So we all thank you for your help and everything. Like, you've been lovely, and your friend that we summoned up there has been a huge help, quite literally, in fact.
Served you well.
Yeah, it was wonderful, really.
Good. Glad to be of service. I shall tell Annie she'll have to put up with the hat for now.
Sorry, Annie. Oh, yeah, sorry. But yeah, we should go. Bye.
That's it. And you leave. And you leave with Espen, Bjorn, and stow them aboard the ship, where
Whee!
there are temporary pens being constructed. The boat is loaded with the cart is loaded onto the boat with some trepidation. It takes a long time to do this, and it's strapped down. And you sail off into the sunset towards the east of Frohast. And that's where we're going to end our session for today.
Whee!
That's it. Cool. And I shall
Yay.
That was
session.
fun.
It was fun.